Morning Michael, this is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Hey, thank you so much for your inquiry on our 2022 Hilux Rugged X sitting here in front of me with only about 10,000 kilometres for $84,990 drive away. I understand we obviously are down south, that's no dramas at all. A bit of an idea who we are, we're obviously Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, so mate, we're lucky enough to have two massive big pre-owned yards up here. I'm currently standing at 235 Mulgrave Road. As you can see, we are absolutely jam-packed at the moment. You can see our Toyota Lexus showrooms up the hill there, all our service departments down the road. And like I said, we're lucky enough to have another yard up at 77 Mulgrave Road as well, just to fit our surplus stock, because we do turn over a bit over 200 cars a month. So incredibly lucky up here, and we get some awesome cars just like this one. So it was a private owner here in Cairns. Unfortunately, their circumstances did change, and just having a 5-seater was no longer suitable for them. So hence why it's been traded in such good condition with extremely low kilometres. So just to start off real quick, so obviously you've got the two keys with this one, the two genuine Hilux keys with this one. So central locking obviously on both of those guys, so that one works. And so does that. So two working keys there, a couple of spare little blank ones there for you as well, so plenty of keys to go around. Starting from the very, very front, obviously with the Rugged X, we've got this beautiful badge work across the actual front of the bonnet with the sticker work. Looks absolutely awesome. Very, very tidy across the actual front there. Obviously, we have just reduced it down from $85,990 to $84,990, so it's currently one of the cheapest in Queensland as it sits right now, and incredibly hard to come by, especially with such low kilometres. So just across the very front of the bonnet here, that's just a little bit of dirt that's just come off of my finger. Same thing, just obviously sitting on the front row here with the highway just next to us, we obviously do get a little bit of dust on the cars, so we get them professionally detailed before we send them down, of course, as well. So that first little stone chip I could find was just that little one there. The rest just all seems to be just a bit of dust. Obviously got the genuine Toyota snorkel and everything there as well. We've got these beautiful plastic guards here as well, and these awesome Rugged X wheels. Doesn't look to be any sort of damage to those guys. Maybe just, no, this is a little bit of dirt that's just come off. Now I did kick these wheels out because I wanted you to see, obviously pretty much brand new tread on these guys as well. And incredibly tidy all through the suspension work. Wishbones, everything through the inside there, the mud guards, the whole works. And then obviously right across the front bull bar that comes with these guys. Little fog lights down the bottom, looking very tidy. Obviously got the inbuilt light bar as well. All your radars and everything all inside that badge work there too. And of course all your the built badge, bash plates and everything underneath. Incredibly tidy, all your tidy tow points for full driving. These are such awesome cars. Now the only mark I could really find was just this little scuff across the front here. They've obviously just pushed it on something. A little bit of it is coming out with my finger, so I want to give it to the guys at the back and see if a bit of polish should maybe clean that up. But otherwise incredibly tidy through the inside there. Again, obviously through those tyres. And very clean across the mags across the front. Well, not much to show you through the rest of here. That beautiful, beautiful red colour. Across those side steps as well. So again, all these are standard with the Rugged X. Keyless entry on both the front doors, so obviously it's locked at the moment. You simply come up, and as long as the keys are in proximity, push that button. It's going to unlock the car for us. Push it again and it's going to lock it. Just the inside of these door cards here. Got the beautiful trim work, again being the Rugged X on the inside here as well. Obviously the genuine Hilux mats, floor mats in here, so all that kind of stuff we just leave in there for you. We'll get the tow bar there for you too, the actual tongue itself. We just take these out because they're not real good for people's shins when they're walking around between the cars. Car bottles through the middle there, JBL speaker setup as well, stock from factory. Obviously got your little hidden compartment just up the top there too with the little vents from the aircon. And then all your manuals, logbooks, everything on the inside here too. So because it was a private owner, you of course still get all the cap price servicing on this guy as well. So yeah, gotta love that, and obviously the balance of the 5-year warranty there too. So whenever they come in, if they are due for a service, we get them done. So the only service it's had was literally just by us. So Pacific Toyota, 10,000 kilometres, literally just been done, 22nd of February. So full Toyota service history. Can't ask for better than that. I was incredibly tidy through all the leather seats. That black interior just looks absolutely unreal. Through that roof there. Try and get as much in that camera as we can for you. And through those seats through the back. And just that passenger driver's seat there too. Even across the leather, awesome condition. Through the inside here too. So we'll keep cruising around to the back. So no, these are all just coming off with my finger. So again, just give you a quick look underneath there too. There's a little bit of dust on it, of course, because it has been for a test drive already, as you'd expect. So again, like I said, we do get them obviously professionally detailed before they leave. Child locks on both these rear doors, electric windows the whole way around. Just incredibly tidy through here. And again, these are the genuine mats the whole way around. The rubber ones, you've always got this little strap that's going to lift this section up. So it's a 60-40 split. That's the 40%, this is the 60. This gives us access into this little panel, so good for storage, so good for duct tape, first aid kits, you know, all that kind of stuff, tools, whatever. And then under that side there, under this one here, is all your jack and tools and everything as well. The beauty of this, guys, these have got little button clips on them, so you can actually put that up, hook it around that headrest, put the buttons together, and then it'll actually stay up. So if you want to put fridges or anything like that down there, you can do that too. We of course got the cup holders in the middle there for the argument separator. Through the inside here, obviously the aircon and everything down the bottom there too. A few releases obviously this side for you too. All your bar work across the back. It's absolutely awesome setup. They come with all the obviously the points through there that you can use for throwing straps through and that kind of thing. Really versatile. Tie down points in the corners there too. And of course all this genuine lining through the bottom here as well. And tie down points in all the corners. A couple of little tiny scratches in the tray and that, but nothing too bad. Nothing too bad at all. We've got this beautiful rugged X, obviously sticker work down the sides here, these big wheel arches again. Just such tidy. So again, stacks of tread. Like I said, this has been for a test drive. We've had some pretty shocking weather these last couple of days. You can see obviously the spare wheel in the back there. So again, this will get re-detailed. Little tiny scuff just there. Pretty faint though. And just a little hairline mark just there. But just trying to be as picky as I possibly can for you. And obviously the tow hooks again, so obviously the I reckon the 7-pin flat in that one. Yep, 7-pin flat, beautiful. Obviously the rear steps here too, and the solid bar. Reverse camera's hidden up in there. That one obviously drops down for you, giving you access into the tray. Beautiful looking car. And even across that tailgate as well. So no dents or anything like that. Really clean. Just a little minor scuff there, but nothing too bad. Down the driver's side, again, things just a very high, small little hairline one there. As we come through, so clean, hey? And inside there, again, stacks of tread left on these guys. Just give you a shadow out of the way so you can actually see the doors. Couple tiny little fingernail marks just on the inside there. Perhaps someone's ring or fingernails just caught the inside of those common ones that you always see. Going through the inside here. Super well looked after. So finally just the obviously the driver's side now. Going across that roof. Give you a good look at best we can across the top. Finally just the inside of the driver's door. So obviously all the controls over here, the master controls, so your window controls, the window locks, if you've got kids or anything in the back, you can cut them playing it, stop them playing with them. Central locking, or your mirror adjustments, you simply adjust that toggle as you need to and flick it left or right. And we've got a little button there to be able to fold those in. You've got a power fold option for the mirrors, so you can tuck those mirrors in electronically. So it just keeps them a little bit safer at shopping centres and stuff like that. Obviously electric adjustment for the driver's seat, so up, down, you can tilt it and move the backrest, everything all from here as well. Obviously again, these genuine floor mats, the whole way around, the fitted ones, so they're actually locked in on here with the pins so that they don't go slipping around on you. We've obviously got the push button start here too, so I'll show those in just a second. Bonnet releases just there, fuel releases just there, and of course this has had the DPF recall too, so that's your manual burn button there too. For this light bar on the front, that's that one as well, so it's all rigged through your high beam. So if we jump in the car, so your little cup holder there as well. So I've got to have the foot on the brake. There's a little reminder that comes up on the screen to tell you, but foot on the brake, push that button and the keys on the car. Just straighten up that steering wheel for you so you can see there too. It's a beautiful little welcome menu in there. Alrighty, so 10,292 kilometers as well. Incredibly tidy through there. Obviously no engine lights, no dash lights or anything like that too. You've got all your different menus, control buttons to be able to flick between. So obviously your compass, what's playing on the radio, your average fuels, all the little personalised settings, that lane departure controls and adjustments and stuff like that, all through these little pages, buttons down the bottom there. So that's all controlled from the actual steering wheel itself up here. So we can jump between those, navigate between those different menus. The lane departure controls and adaptive cruise controls all through there. Cruise control itself is on the back. You do have an automatic setting for the headlights, so you can put those in automatic. They'll turn on and off as they need to. As we come across, all the radio controls, so again you can jump between your different stations, songs and everything through this guy here. So AM, Bluetooth, everything like that on this one, just like that. Wipers all up on the left hand side. Now, as we come across, massive big touchscreen display up here. So you've got the little reverse camera tucked in the back. You can physically see that back bar. The beauty of this is once you actually throw that tongue in the actual tow bar itself, you'll be able to see the ball there too. So it makes backing out to trailers an absolute piece of cake. Incredibly easy for you, so good for the full driving side of things too. Like I said, huge touchscreen display. It does come with obviously the sat navigation, but you will have your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So if you press this little menu button there, go straight into that app side of things, and then you'll be able to access those through there too. So you can basically project your apps up to the screen itself. So it's a more updated version of the actual navigation and things like that. Other than that, you can jump straight into the phone calls, all your contacts and everything's through there. Audio side of things, so AM, FM, Bluetooth, radio, all that sort of stuff, access through this one here. But massive big touchscreen display, huge big buttons, and you can control a bit of it through that's the steering wheel on the left hand side here as well. Makes life real nice and easy. Down the bottom, aircon controls all through the middle there, temperatures on the outside, so dual climate control, so the driver and passenger can have totally independent temperatures, as you can see there. Where you want them coming out of course, through the middle. Heated seats for the front two seats, probably a little bit better suited to you down south than it is up here, but you've got a left and a right option for those guys. Stacks of accessory plugs, heaps of blank switches there too, so if you want to put more light bars or any of that kind of thing, you've got the room to do so. USBs, AUX is all in the middle. Downhill descent control there, rear diff lock there, and obviously your traction control as well. Cup holders in the middle, plenty of storage for your phones. Eco and power mode for driving around town or overtaking cars. And also, of course, we've got the 100-watt inverter just in the middle of there too. Real handbrake, which is probably the best thing as well. I love these. So you've got the solid handles. They're one of the few cars that will do it on the driver's side too. So solid handles up and top and on the sides. Makes it real nice and easy for jumping in and out, especially in wet weather and bad weather and things like that. Same thing on the driver's side again, the whole way around here. Of course, no mirror on this side, but you do have one on the driver's side itself. Passenger side, sorry. Airbags right across the top, so curtain airbags through there, airbags through the dash, steering wheel, seat, sides of the seats, absolutely everywhere. So incredibly safe cars as well. Mate, before we finish this up, I just want to leave it running for a second because I did pop that bonnet for you. So I just want to show you under there. It is beeping at me because I got the keys in my pocket, so it's just a little reminder not to forget to turn it off. So your 2.8 turbo diesel motor, 4-cylinder, one of the few cars that still gives you room at the back to put a second battery. Incredibly tidy through here. Obviously, like I said, 10,000 kilometers. This is a brand new motor, and they've done such a good job looking after this thing. The last one, while that engine's running, of course, you've got little daytime running lights that'll be there as well, so they look good, but they are a safety feature too. So, mate, thanks again, Michael, for your inquiry, and can't wait to hear feedback soon.